Hello friends, myself Anuja Kandi, Assistant Professor Department of Home Science from Dagdojirao Deshmukh Arts, Commerce and Science College, Waluj, Aurangabad. Today we will see about proteins. So what is mean by protein? As we know, carbohydrates, proteins and fats are the major nutrients required by our body. So proteins are one of the major nutrients essential for bodybuilding. So as here we see the definition of protein. Proteins are large complex organic compounds made up of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen. Here in the structure of protein, we see the nitrogen is a compound. So it is also called as nitrogenous substance. The basic unit of protein is amino acids. So proteins are made up of amino acid. There are various types of amino acids. By combining them, the proteins are made up of. There are two types of proteins. As per their requirement in our body, they are classified as essential amino acids and non-essential amino acids. So essential, from the name itself, it is clear that the amino acids which are not created in our body or which are not from our body, they should be taken from the diet. They are essential to take from the diet. So they are called as essential amino acids. And second type is non-essential amino acids. Few amino acids are synthesized in our body, so there is no need to take them from diet. So they are called as non-essential amino acids. So these are the two types of amino acids. So next we will see about the functions of proteins. So the main function of protein is body building. As the term itself, body building or building blocks of protein also it is called, because human body is made up of tissues and the main structural part of tissue is protein. So they are termed as building blocks of protein. It is essential for repair and creation of new tissues. All our organs, hair, skin, eyes, muscles are made up of proteins. So another function is protein provides energy. So the major source of energy from the diet, carbohydrates, proteins and fats. These three nutrients provide us energy. But the main function of protein is bodybuilding. If the excess of protein is there in our diet, then that protein is converted into energy. So that is also one of the function to provide the energy. 1 gram of protein provides approximately 4 kilocalories of protein. So protein is also involved in creation of some hormones. These substances help to control body functions that involve the interaction of several organs. For example, insulin, a small protein, and is a hormone that regulates blood sugar. The next function is protein is work as an enzyme also to regulate the chemical reactions in our body. Then protein is also a substance in our major substance in our body, that is, as here we see hemoglobin. So hemoglobin is one of the protein, and the major role of hemoglobin is to transfer oxygen in our body. So this hemoglobin is nothing but one of the protein. So protein is also important for formation of antibodies, which supports our immune system. So for increasing immunity, protein is essential. So these are the major functions of protein, that is bodybuilding. It also provides energy. It creates some hormones. It enzymes. It is also functions as an enzyme, and major is antibodies formation. So all these are the functions of protein. Then next we will see about sources of protein. So there are from both the sources we get protein, that is vegetarian sources and non-vegetarian sources. In vegetarian sources, pulses, sprouts, nuts and oil seeds, milk and milk products, all these are the vegetarian rich sources of protein. Whereas meat, fish, egg, these are the non-vegetarian sources of protein. So here one thing is that the non-vegetarian sources are called as good sources of protein, or its quality is good. Primary proteins, they are also called as primary proteins, and vegetarian sources are called as secondary sources of protein. Why this is called? Because the quality of protein provided by the non-vegetarian sources is good, as it provides maximum amount of essential amino acids from it, and the vegetarian sources are lacking one or the other amino acids. But for overcoming this, we can plan our diet in a good manner, like combining of the food groups, like cereals and pulses together we can take and increase the quality of protein. Then cereals and milk or milk products, like in khichdi, for example, we take khichdi, in that cereals, rice and dal is included, means cereals and pulses. By combining that, we can increase the quality of protein, that means amino acid from which we get from rice and dal combiningly gives us good quality of protein. Likewise, thalipid, dhapata, then various types of kheers we prepare. All these are the combination of amino acids, and it increases the quality of protein in the vegetarian diet. Then here we see the protein content of some food groups, that is given per 100 gram. In this, some cereal group, for example, from cereal group, wheat is taken. From pulses, red gram dal is taken, and nuts and oil seeds is also a good source. From that, groundnut is taken, milk and milk products, and non-vegetarian food, egg. So here we can see that soybean is the richest source of protein. From 100 grams of protein, we get near about 43 grams of protein. And after that, red gram dal, or we can say pulses, gives us better source of protein. Then nuts and oil seeds are also there, and non-vegetarian sources. So these are the content of protein in 100 grams of food groups. Then next we will see about biological value of some common foods. So what is mean by biological value? Though we are taking good quality of protein from our diet, good content of protein in our diet, but all the protein from the food is not utilized by our body. From that, whatever is absorbed by our body, that is called as biological value of that food. So here we will see the biological value of protein is highest, that is 100% biological value is of egg. After that, milk, then fish, meat, rice, wheat and groundnut. So these are the biological values of some common foods. Then we will see about the RD, or recommended dietary allowances. So what is the daily requirement of protein? So this depends upon age, sex, then lifestyle or the physical condition of a person. So generally it is recommended that for adults 1 gram of protein per kg body weight, and during pregnancy it increases by 15 gram, and lactation it requires additional 25 grams during 0 to 6 months, and during lactation 6 to 12 months it requires additional 80 grams of protein. In infancy, 0 to 6 months of infant require 2.05 grams of protein per kg body weight, whereas in infants of 6 to 12 months the requirement of protein is 1.65 grams per kg body weight. If we see here, the requirement of protein per kg body weight is more among infants as compared to adults, because the infants or growing age of children, childhood age is a growing age where both the growth and development is taking place. For the maintenance and growth, for both the purposes, they are requiring more protein, whereas in case of adults, growth is completed, total growth is there, only for maintenance they require the less protein as compared to infants. Like this, the RDA differs according to age and the body condition. Then we will say about protein deficiency. If the protein is lacking in our diet, then that protein deficiency disease causes malnutrition. Generally, this malnutrition is found in children below 6 years of age or childhood age. Thus, malnutrition is generally observed in the areas where poverty is there, or the people living below poverty areas, slum areas where hygienic conditions are not followed or they are not getting the food to eat. So, malnutrition, there are two types, kwashiorkor and marasmus. Kwashiorkor is caused due to deficiency of protein in children, and marasmus is the malnutrition type which is caused due to calorie and protein, both energy protein malnutrition, that is also called as energy protein malnutrition. So like this is about, in short, about protein. So to overcome this deficiency, government has started various schemes, that is midday meal program in Anganwadi, and other also programs are running there. So to overcome this protein deficiency or to avoid this protein deficiency, we have to take good quality of protein in our diet. So these are the references from where the study material is collected here. Thank you very much.